And John, this could be big trouble for Trump. John?
Well, Cher, that's right. Both of these women's stories have never been made public, but tonight they are speaking out, telling the New York Times that Donald Trump groped them and kissed them without permission. And both say it's what Trump said at last Sunday's debate that compelled them to come forward.
It was over 35 years ago. I was hired by a newsprint company. I was a sales rep.
Jessica Leeds telling the New York Times that she met Donald Trump on a plane in the early 1980s.
It was on that flight that the stewardess asked me would I like to move up to first class.
The then 38-year-old businesswoman says she was seated next to Trump. They chatted back and forth. Trump asked her if she was married. Then, after about 45 minutes,
the armrest in the seat disappeared, and it was a real shock when all of a sudden his hands were all over me. He was like an octopus. It was like he had 6 arms. He was all over the place. But it's when he started putting his hand up my skirt. And that was it. That was it. I was out of there.
The Times also reporting another woman. Rachel Crooks says Trump kissed her outside an elevator in Trump Tower. She says it didn't feel like an accident. It felt like a violation. Crooks says the encounter happened in 2005, the same year Trump's now infamous sex talk tape was recorded.
Grab him by the I could do anything.
According to the Times, both women came forward after Sunday's debate.
Are you saying that what you said on that bus 11 years ago, that you did not actually kiss women without consent or grope women without consent?
I have great respect for women. I have tremendous respect for women.
Have you ever done those
women
things?
Have respect for me. And I will tell you, no, I have not.
Within hours of the Times story going public, the Trump campaign issued a statement saying in part, "This entire article is fiction, and for the New York Times to launch a completely false coordinated character assassination against Mr. Trump on a topic like this is dangerous. To reach back decades in an attempt to smear Mr. Trump trivializes sexual assault, and it sets a new low for where the media is willing to go in its efforts to determine this election." And late tonight, the Trump campaign sent a letter to the Times calling for a retraction, threatening to sue the paper. Now, if Team Trump were to proceed with a lawsuit, it would give the Times a chance to pursue discovery. The paper could then request information on Trump's entire sexual history. Trump would have the burden of having to prove the falsity of the claims. For now, Trump's attempts to change the conversation to Clinton's email saga continues to take a backseat to allegations of sexual assault. Back to you.